We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Brett Anderson has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Torres, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape. Lorenzo Cain
is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Struck him out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
2-1 now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Batting full.
Full sets. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Hard liner to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That is big. The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
No left fielder.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting good.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future. Here it comes.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third base.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I got 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Garrett Cole. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, LeMahieu has a little over 1,400 base knocks in his major league career. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The catcher.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Brett Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
The center fielder.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Full sets. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitchers.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Gary Sanchez will be next. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Now back.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This is in the air out to right field. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now back.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. Safe. Riding in once again, Garrett Cole. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Looking to minimize the damage here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that will bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The Yankees are out. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit. Grounded to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is underneath this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Eric Sogard is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batter, center fielder, Lorenzo.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next to Milwaukee, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Yelich is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The pitch. Base hit into right center.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Narvaez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base. And ignite a rally.
Gio Urshela has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
A defensive team for the Yankees.
Low for ball 1.
Number 29, Gio Urshela.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. One out, nobody on. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now. In now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Brewers claw back. Corbin Burns has been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 39, Corbin.
Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. King is right there, 1 down.
Now that the first base.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Too high. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line drive, base hit to right. Judge is on his way home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're at incomplete. Now pitching for the Brewers.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cutter low, 1-1. You can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the line. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Corey Ray will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. inside for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 0-1 the count. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shot towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now that's the first.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he misses 2-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two and two. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Popped up. Pena over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count. Now ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled off. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.